Good evening, people. Welcome back to another Crypto Sherpa news video. I know I've been gone for 2 days. I was not feeling well, and no, it was not COVID. I felt very fatigued, weak, tired. I don't know what that was from. Sorry for the glare on my new glasses, but new glasses help protect from blue lights because I do so much reading for you guys. I want to protect my eyes and my brain. But yes, I've been gone for 2 days. Tons of news that strode through here. We got PayPal increases their weekly purchases. Cointelegraph exclusive artist Damien says NFTs are like the invention of paper. We're going to have NuclearPowered mining Bitcoin. Bank of America doing something. What was that article? Probably approves Bitcoin futures. And new project aims at being global crypto miners to Russia. So all that and more. Just stay tuned. All right, we are back. Let me share my screen with you so we can go through all these articles. You may hear my sister and her friend in the background, but they're just two crazy girls over there. But let's see, are we here? Are we on here? Yes, we are. So here we go. PayPal increases weekly crypto purchase limit to 100,000 and does away with a yearly limit. So PayPal back in October 2020 had announced the rollout of a feature that would enable their users to buy cryptocurrencies using the site. The rollout began with US customers, and PayPal slowly spread it out to other customers in other regions. Continuing on the streak, PayPal had traded softly with the amount of cryptocurrencies it allowed its customers to purchase a week, and it had yearly spent limit on customers. Customers could only buy Bitcoin and other crypto up to $20,000 per week at first, and purchases were limited to $50,000 per year. Now the mega payments company has now revealed that it would allow customers to buy Bitcoin and other cryptos up to $100,000 weekly, and more importantly, the company was completely doing away with the yearly spend limit, now making it unlimited. Whoa, okay, right here. Okay, I gotta say my 2 cents on what's going on with this. Right now, we gotta remember, people, there's only 21 million Bitcoin out there, and that's all there ever gonna be. There's currently 18 million in circulation, and 900 is being mined every day. And you know who's buying those brand new minted Bitcoin? It's PayPal, Square, MicroStrategy, and Grayscale. They're buying more Bitcoin that's being made a day. And by adding this, when you buy on PayPal, you're not in full control of your cryptos. Remember, if you don't hold it, then you don't own it. So if it doesn't have a seed phrase and you don't have those, you're not in control of it. So if these guys are giving you full ability to spend your money on cryptos, that means they're just in competition with the other guys, Square, Grayscale, and PayPal, to acquire as much as they can. So if they're giving you an unlimited supply of money to spend on cryptocurrencies, that means that's giving them the ability to get as much Bitcoin as they can. Because you gotta remember, people, this is gonna be a new worldly monetary asset. This is gonna be the new banking system. This is gonna be the new elite currency that everyone's gonna be using. And it's all an accumulation game right now. They're acquiring all they can right now before they give it to the poor people and make it like your normal daily fiat. Like every day, there are going to be bank accounts with cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of that, but they're not going to offer those really until it's all collected, and then they can offer you the crappy 0.001% like they do now. But that's what's going on with PayPal. It's an unlimited supply. So I expect prices are going to skyrocket very fast. But that's the PayPal news. We have a couple more articles here. If you think it otherwise, if you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below, because I want to know what your opinion is on what this could mean for PayPal increasing their limit. But let's move on. How this partnership will introduce nuclear-powered Bitcoin mining. Ooh, I always love the new type of mine. It's making clean energy, even though we're using nuclear, it can still be clean. But California-based Oklo and Compass Mining will take the Bitcoin mining sector to the next level. These companies will have consolidated a 2-decade partnership to introduce advanced fission and harvest nuclear energy to substitute fossil fuels to mining Bitcoin. Thus, the partnership seeks to diversify the Bitcoin mining sector and implement alternative sources. Of energy for this activity. The nuclear energy to be supplied by Oklo is cleaner, reliable, and affordable. According to the press release, the first Compass Bitcoin mining machines powered by advanced fission are set to start operating in the early 2020s. This company has a unique business model focused on Bitcoin. They launched a marketplace and offer its clients an easy procurement and deployment of mining equipment. Compass Mining wants people to have more access to BTC's hash rate while contributing to network security. Whit Gibb, co-founder and CEO of Compass, said the following of its 20-year partnership with Oklo. Compass is thrilled to partner with the cutting-edge team like Oklo. Together, we can push the Bitcoin mining industry forward into a new phase of cheap and reliable power from advanced fission. Every Bitcoin miner understands the need for cheap, reliable power. Our team and clients are excited to partner with Oklo and redefine the energy landscapes for cryptocurrency mining. So let's see, Bitcoin mining could be set with clean energy for decades. That is true. If you can harness power nuclear mining, it is pretty clean if you know what you're doing. I remember my times with chemistry studying that it is possible. It's not just bad or whatever. But Oklo is one of the first advanced fission companies with a permit to operate that construct a power plant in the US. Their activities are regulated by the Nuclear Regulatory Commission from this county. The press release adds that NuclearPowered has the potential to provide Bitcoin mining machines with clear power for decades without the need to refuel. Per their deal with Oklo, with a supply of 150 megawatts to Compass in the first stage of their cooperation. However, this project has a high degree of scalability, and Oklo can add additional power capacity to support Compass mining activities. Jacob DeWhite, co-founder and CEO of Oklo, said to be proud of the opportunity to establish a new path for Bitcoin mining with our partner. DeWhite added, cryptocurrency mining offers promising pathways to accelerate the deployment of clean energy technologies. And Oklo has its position to respond to a commercial demands by offering end users the convenience of buying clean, reliable, and cost-effective power that they can depend on. So that's pretty cool. Compass products, yeah, the Compass seemed pretty cool. I remember when I was using the Fold app, there was a chance to win some free mining from Compass. I didn't get my chance; those percentages were low. But hey, I got a link down below, people. If you want to sign for the full card and earn Bitcoin in everyday use cases, sign up for it. If you sign up for it, I believe you get 5,000 free Satoshis. And then link that card with your Lolli app. Use my link down below, and then we both get $5 in the game. So it's a win-win, people. You earn Bitcoin in everyday life, and yeah, we're both earning crypto what we can. So yeah, this is pretty cool news. Mining Bitcoin with nuclear power. I love science and chemistry. It's awesome. All right, let's move on to our next article because there is so much I missed. I'm sorry, I'm just like breezing through this as fast as I can. Yeah, it's gonna be a quick one. Cointelegraph exclusive artist Damien Hirst says NFTs are like the invention of paper. According to the British artist, NFTs are changing the world, but not always in a get-rich-quick way, many media outlets report. So Damien Hirst, a contemporary artist known around the world, talked about similarities and differences between artwork and fiat currencies as he prepared to drop 10,000 NFTs tied to his physical painting. Speaking with Cointelegraph, Andrew Thurman at his London studio in May, Hirst answered questions in a magic 8-ball fashion by opening up one of the boxes containing hundreds of sheets of his currency, the artwork collection. Reading sentences off the back of the paper through immediate answers were not always on topic. Is Satoshi really a cliche? The artist laughed and absurdly continued to voice his thoughts on money and art. In particular, Hirst said people believe money has value because it gets a little leg up with art. An argument similar to what many critics have discussed about social media pumps and dumps of tokens. Some prices only rise because of inflated value driven by high-profile figures, i.e. given a project like Pizzazz, the artist, he would love it if someday someone were able to use this currency artwork as actual currency, given its value in a non-fungible token, but believes most people will choose to keep their physical painting with this view. He still sees the technology as eventually revolutionizing the artwork. I just saw NFTs as a really amazing thing, said Hirst, and I saw it like the invention of paper. He added, we already live in a world where you can have artworks, prints, and editions, and then it seems like you can have artwork, prints, editions, and NFTs. With NFTs, I think it's changing the world, and it will change the world big. So yeah, he's saying like you can buy a piece of your NFT now with this one, but like this can go even huger with NFTs. Like picture someone made an NFT of like a hotel where you can buy a portion of that hotel and now you get paid for its products forever. And it's like, yeah, NFTs are gonna be crazy in the future because you can already turn it into a digital, like what is it? What is it? You can turn like your car loan or your car deed, your house deed into an NFT. So in case you lose a paper, it's stored on the blockchain and you can't mess with that. You know whose ownership and who owns it. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. So if you can do that with hotels or you prepay plans, like earn sufficient funds, like an NFT, you build into it, you own a portion of it, then those funds get used to build the hotel, and then you start getting profits off of it. Like that's NFTs are gonna be huge, people. All I can say is do your own research when it comes to this. Like this entire world is all about education, not about NFTs or currencies out there. Understand the blockchain technology, because NFTs and the cryptocurrency worlds are only byproducts of the blockchain, and the blockchain can do so much good for this world and future we're headed for. So, yeah, that's pretty cool news on that. Speaking of NFTs and turning stuff digital, how I said you can turn houses into it, looks like 2 rabbis are NFTing the Torah, the original blockchain. I think this is pretty cool because, let's see, because like if they can do this with the Torah, let's do that with the Bible. Because you get countries out there who are burning Bibles, like say in China, communist areas, but like they're burning it and books, and like what can't you burn? Let's put it on the blockchain. It's there forever. So I think this is a great idea and a great start. But let's read it. Perhaps it was inevitable. NFTs are non-fungible tokens. The blockchain-based certificates tied to digital or physical collectibles have popped up in Hollywood, sports, gaming, fashion, consumer products, but now they're going spiritual. 2 tech-savvy rabbis, Jonathan Karas in Jerusalem and Mordecai Lightstone in Brooklyn, are turning the Torah into NFTs. The NF Torah, that's a pretty awesome name, project began with a series of commissioned artworks, each representing a portion or a chapter of the sacred Jewish text that went on sale on OpenSea earlier this month. But the next step is to create NFTs tied to individual letters in a handwritten Torah scroll. If the idea of an NFT representing just one letter in a very long text sounds comically miniature, the concept is not new in Judaism. Owning a physical Torah scroll is considered a mitzvah, a good deed, since a proper Torah scroll is hand inscribed by a trained artisan on a paramount in a sacred process that can cost as much as $50,000. For years, there have already been programs for religious Jews to purchase and own a single letter in the physical Torah. Karas and Lightstone are just taking that concept digital. By purchasing a single letter in the Torah, technically speaking, the letter you own completes the whole scroll. Lightstone says, therefore, you now fulfill the commandment of owning one. So we want to take this to the NFT space. I like to say we're the first NFT project that's hitting things on a digital, physical, and spiritual level. The money raised from selling the NFT artworks on OpenSea will go fund the creation of 2 Torah scrolls to be gifted to Arugat Farm, a Jewish community in the desert in Israel, and to a tech tribe, a community for techie Jews in New York City, led by Lightstone and his wife Chana. Ultimately, Karas and Lightstone would like to fund 18 Torah scrolls and sell NFTs tied to the letters in those scrolls. So of course, not every religious Jew will be a fan of this project. Some conservative types might say crypto has no role in the synagogue, but as Karas puts it, there's always Grandpa Simpson yelling at a cloud. But that's true in a community. It's not exclusive to Judaism and all the universe, from the Big Bang to the eventual heat death that will occur. All of that is found within a Torah, so there's no such thing as a technology that isn't directly applicable one way or another to Judaism. The NF Torah site calls the Torah the original blockchain. Karas and Lightstone are also well aware of the various broader criticisms of the NFT boom, from the stupid cash grabs to have the cheapest in the space to the environmental impact of minting NFTs on Ethereum blockchain. The media has declared NFTs a passing fad that already died, and Karas' own brother is Michael Karas, the beloved Bitcoin rabbi, a staunch Bitcoin maximalist. Karas says his brother doesn't believe in usefulness and distributed ledgers outside of Bitcoin, so that includes NFTs. But Lightstone has a response to potential critics of the NF Torah project. Early on, people also wrote off Bitcoin as a passing fad, he says, but I think the potential is just getting started. To view it as a fly-by-the-night, which is certainly how many people are viewing it, is to miss the real depth that exists. The project is about to bring the Torah to a new generation. So, I love this art. I thought this was just going to be a quick read-through article, but I got so much more from this because, man, I kind of want to make NFTs of the Bible myself if no one's doing that. Sorry, needed that water break, people. It is still very, very hot, and I hope you guys are staying cool, not getting heat stroke, and not getting the COVID shot. But okay, let's move on to our next article. U.S. financial agencies will meet to discuss future impact of stablecoins. They intend to discuss the regulation of stablecoins as well as the technological potential benefits and risks. That's a pretty cool one. I may want to save this news article for my thumbnail. But U.S. Secretary of the Treasury Janet Yellen announced plans to convene the President's Working Group of Financial Markets on PWG, as well as the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency and Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation to discuss possible integration work with regarding to stablecoins. The meeting is set to take place on Monday, July 19th. Bringing together regulators will enable us to assess the potential benefits of stablecoins while mitigating risks they could pose to users, markets, or financial systems in light of the rapid growth in digital assets. It is important for the agencies to collaborate on regulations of the sector and the development of recommendations for new authorities. In December 2020, the PWG stated that it would begin examining current regulations of stablecoins in order to identify and address the technologies related risks. The announcement of this meeting comes 2 days after the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, addresses the need for stricter regulations for stablecoins. In the front House of Representatives, Powell stated that if stablecoins are to be a part of the payments universe, regulation is needed. Yesterday, a bipartisan bill was introduced into the House to provide a clear definition of assets, like digital tokens and other emerging technologies under current securities law. The Securities Clarity Act would apply equally to all assets, tangible or digital, and states an investment contract asset is separate and distinct from offering it may have been a part of. So I guess with this article, U.S. is going to be going after stablecoins. I don't know what's so great about that. We already know the stablecoins suck, like Tether and all that. It's not even backed by the U.S. dollar. They say they were, but then there was articles back then saying like, oh no, we're not totally backed by the dollar. We have some other stuff. But yeah, stablecoins were just meant for people back then who didn't want to sell their tokens and get a capital gain, so they traded over to a stablecoin and kept that until the market started rising again, then they trade back. But yeah, if they want regulations on this, go right ahead. I don't think some stablecoins are going to be around too much longer if they create a Fed coin or even a CBDC that they choose. In the long run, I say Bitcoin's still going to be the #1 king of them all, because we got Litecoin, that Lightning network that's going to be built on top of that in the second layer, because Bitcoin can only do so many transactions in one go. But with the Lightning network, it can handle thousands of transactions, but go to the Bitcoin through its first layer. And then now Bitcoin's only doing one transaction, while the Lightning network's doing thousands of transactions and also making it cheaper. So that's that news. Let's move on. Bank of America reportedly approves Bitcoin futures trading. Okay, Bank of America back in the news again, I see. America's second largest bank has reportedly started allowing clients to trade Bitcoin futures. Okay. According to the two anonymous sources, the Bank of America, the second largest bank in the U.S., has started approving Bitcoin futures trading for some clients. Some clients, are the richest of rich, because they're not going to offer it to us, the poor people, everyday people yet. They want to wait till they collect as much Bitcoin as they possibly can before they offer it to us. But again, don't keep your mind with the banks, people. Don't trust them. Cryptocurrency is all about you being in control of your finances. And again, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. So hold on to your seed phrases and private keys and write on a piece of paper. Keep it safe, because that gives you access to your money on the blockchain. But let's read the article. The Bank of America launches Bitcoin futures. Competition is increasing in Bitcoin future trading. The Bank of America has started allowing some clients to trade Bitcoin futures. Two anonymous sources familiar with the matter told reporters at CoinDesk, future trading has become an important part of the institutional involvement with cryptocurrencies. Due to regulatory issues, large institutional investors may not want to hold Bitcoin directly. Instead, Bitcoin futures allows institutions to gain exposure to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies without holding the underlying assets. Interest in Bitcoin futures has been increasing in the last 2 months. The volume of Bitcoin futures trading on Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME, has jumped from 910,000 to over 23 million. So these are more for the paper and stock guys. They don't want to get too deep in the cryptocurrencies, but this gives them exposure to what they already know. Again, people, you can make money anyway, so it's not one way to make money. That's what I love about the Robert Kiyosaki Rich Dad Poor Dad series. There's more than one way. There's no just one right way. So if you can be a master in paper, you can be a master in cryptos, or if you can be a master in commodities, like, you are set. Just understand the risks and rewards and liabilities and assets that come with it. But yeah, so the Bank of America will follow the likes of Goldman Sachs, which started providing Bitcoin futures trading through the CMA back in May. According to one anonymous source, the Bank of America will also use the CMA for future trading. America is not the only country to see explosion in Bitcoin futures trading. The Singapore-based exchange, Bybit, has also seen a record trading volume on Bitcoin futures, surpassing $4.2 billion in May. Despite the market downturn, Bitcoin futures still look to be in high demand. If institutional interest remains high, expect more banks to start offering their clients Bitcoin futures. So yeah, people, Bitcoin's getting a lot of exposure and banks are just hopping on board. So expect a lot more to be happening in the coming months. But that's the Bank of America news. Let's move on. Looks like a viral video shows Malaysia police crushing 1,069 Bitcoin miners with a steamroller. Yeah, why couldn't you give me some of that? My buddy wants some Bitcoin mining machines, and we could have given this to him. But yeah, a quick take on this. Malaysia police destroyed more than 1,000 Bitcoin mining machines using a steamroller. The machines were confiscated over an alleged theft of electricity, which was used to mine Bitcoin. A video clip that went viral on Twitter on Friday initially led many to wonder who would destroy such a significant number of Bitcoin mining equipment, and where it turns out, it was the Malaysia police. The video that shows a steamroller crushing hundreds of Bitcoin ASIC miners on the ground first started circling among the Chinese crypto community on WeChat on Friday morning, local time. Some initially speculated that it happened in China or Latin America, as the background of the video made it very difficult to tell its whereabouts exactly. But per a report from Malaysia media outlet The Star, it was the police in the city of Myra in Malaysia. The state was depositing a total of 1,069 Bitcoin miners seized from a recent crackdown on electricity theft. According to a report, the Myra police and the Sarawak Energy Berhad carried out a joint operation between February and April, arresting 8 individuals for allegedly stealing electricity to mine Bitcoin. Bitcoin mining equipment that was worth about $1.25 million was confiscated afterwards. $1.25 million, and you just want to destroy that? Man, people, you could have sold that somewhere else. I don't know what your financial situation is right now, but that's a lot of money your country probably could have used. Let's see if you can play the clip really fast. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Ooh. Yeah, that just looks bad. But all seizures made in this case that had been settled in court were disposed of at the Myra District Police Headquarters today, the report said. Another local media outlet included another video clip with a different angle that showed the same operation by the local police crushing the Bitcoin miners. Based on the latest Bitcoin mining map compiled by the Cambridge Center for Alternative Finance, Malaysia accounted for about 4% of Bitcoin's total network hash rate as of April this year. Hey, you miners out there, that's 4% more after China banned theirs, and this going through. Whew, if you're a miner, you are really raking in the profits and doing a lot better. And yeah, so that's that news. I don't need to finish that article. Yeah, just Malaysia destroyed thousands worth of mining machines, and that hurt really bad. Let's move on to our last article, people of the day. New project aims to bring global crypto miners to Russia. Russian crypto advocates are already collaborating with a consortium, including some of China's largest crypto mining-related companies. Looks like they're on Mars. Why are they making Russia look like Mars? I don't know. The artwork's always funny in these articles. Oh, sorry, people. Sorry, choking on some saliva. Don't you hate when that happens? But a major cryptocurrency and blockchain association in Russia is launching a project to bring global crypto mining operations to the country amid a Chinese crypto mining crackdown. Let me get some water. That's saliva. There we go. The Russian Association of Cryptonomics, Artificial Intelligence and Blockchain, or RACIB, announced an initiative aimed at transferring global computing resources for crypto mining to Russian Federation. More information on the project is expected to be released at a later date, a spokesperson for the RACIB told Cointelegraph. In order to promote and implement the project, RACIB is closely cooperating with the Russian government authorities and state corporations, forming a range of joint working groups with local state structures, the announcement notes. One such group is focused on eco-mining project for building mining farms and data centers powered by the renewable energy electricity sources. In addition to Russia's rich hydro and nuclear-based energy, the group is seeking to establish crypto mining operations based on green energy sources like wind-based power plants. As part of the project, RSIB is already collaborating with some of the foreign partners, including a consortium of some of the largest crypto mining related companies in China. The announcement notes that companies in the consortium control more than 25% of the global hash rate of the main cryptocurrencies. Now, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of mining hash rates. According to the energy-focused publication, NS Energy, Russia is the fourth largest country in terms of electricity production, generating over 1,100 terawatts an hour of energy per year, following China, the United States, and India. According to the announcement, over the course of 2021, Russia has set up over 1,100 megawatts of new power plants using wind farms in areas like the Rostov region and the Republic of, let's see if I can say this, Kamika, Adigia, and Staropolkrai. I hope I did that correctly. The initiative brings another strategic opportunity for global crypto miners amid Chinese mining firms fleeing the country. The local authorities have been continuously cracking down on crypto mining activity and halting key mining farms. According to data from the Cambridge Center for Alternative Finance, China's Bitcoin hash rate already plummeted before the crackdown, dropping to 46% in April 21 from 75% in September 2019. In the same period, the US hash rate share has surged to nearly 17% from the 4%, while Russia and Kazakhstan's hash rate rose to about 8%. I was able to say Kazakhstan because there's a YouTuber I like following who just cooks meat on grills and everything, and he's from Kazakhstan. But Russia is not the only country that is offering Chinese miners its energy capacity to emerge as a major player in the industry. Miami Mayor Francis Suarez in June publicly invited Chinese crypto mining companies to consider establishing data centers in the city amid mining capitalization in China. So yeah, people want their, like, since China banned their crypto mining, like, people want them to come over, because if you can control the mining, then that's just more Bitcoin for you. Because I always say this, people, remember, there's only 21 million Bitcoin out there. 5 or 6 million is gone forever for people losing passwords or losing seed phrases, forgetting passwords, or throwing away hard drives, like the guy in Newport Beach who lost 7,500 Bitcoin. Now that's just in a dump somewhere. But you got to remember, like, and there's only 900 Bitcoin made every day. There's only going to be like the next 100 years, I believe, until all the Bitcoin's mined or is gone forever, or it's completely been mined. So if like governments and countries can get a hold of the mining, then they are set. Because people, if you can control 0.01 Bitcoin, you're going to be set for your future. You're not going to be set for your future, but you're going to be well off because governments are going to be fighting over that 0.01 Bitcoin you got. So Bitcoin's scarce and people want it. So just remember that, people. Acquire as much as you can. Don't worry about the price at all. It's an accumulation game right now. If you want to set up financial stability for your future offspring, because this might not even be for me. Who knows how long I can enjoy this for. This is for future generations. We're creating the new elites right now, because right now, the old guys, they all own all the, they earn most of the wealth, like 70%, and the people in like my age group, we only own like 2%. So if you can collect this right now, this is where the switch is going to take place. And that's my personal thought. But you do your own research, people. Keep understanding what the blockchain is, and you'll be solid, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And to finish things off, let's look at the current market price. Bitcoin's at 31,500. I'm loving how we're still at this place, because if we 10x from here, we're going to see a 300,000 Bitcoin. But I still say we can probably reach 100,000 by the end of the year. Yeah, Ethereum's at 1,800. Binance is going down to 298 because of their issue. Cardano's at $1.16. XRP is 58 cents. Yeah, Dogecoin's down to 17 cents. I love it. I know people probably want to make a lot of money, get rich quick off of Dogecoin because Elon Musk said it's the future. People, do your research. They're making more every single day, so don't keep buying Doge thinking it's going to go to the moon. Sure, the next bull run happens. It'll do fine. It'll increase a little bit, but it'll go back down drastically. And if you can get out of it with your money, kudos. But if not, that's your own risk. Let's see. I know Litecoin's at 120. We went down a little bit. Let's see. Where's Theta? 435. Yeah, this is a buy time. This is a steal, people. I get it. Theta's got some real life use case, and they're not ICE. They never ICO'd. They are a technology company that shares broadband through the blockchain, and they got 5 freaking patents on their technology. So, woo, exciting times. So let's take a look at the crypto fear to greed index. Let's see, right now we are at a 15. That is an extreme fear, great time to buy. Because if you don't really know what's going on with the fear to greed index, it's a great way to tell if you should buy, hold, or trade. But right now it's buying time, because when we're in extreme fear, that can be a sign that investors are too worried. So that's a great buying opportunity. But if we're ever in the greed, that means investors are getting too greedy. That means the market is due for correction. Like, I was following this back in April or May when the crash was happening. Like, we were in the green. We were in the 70s, 80s. I think we even hit 90s at one point, but don't quote me on that one. But like, we were in the green, and so this correction we're at right now, it was expected. And so people who follow this charts, we still see we're in the fear. We're going to accumulate as much as we can. And then when it moves over here, we'll take some profits or we'll just hodl. And that's how it goes. So again, people, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. I know I've been gone for 2 days. I'm sorry. I'll try to keep my health really good. So exercising, taking all the good vitamins and nutrients that I need. And let's see. Take a look at. Oh, sorry about that. Just saw your chat over there from Itsy Smash. You take a look at Satama Inu. That seems like a great project potential. 1,000. I'll do my research on that. I'll let you guys know in the next video for tomorrow. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and I will see you for sure tomorrow. So, people, hope you have a great night, evening, morning, whenever you may be watching this. And the Sherpa is out.